All right, we're back and all is well. I actually saved you guys the boring part of me actually soldering it. I did start recording that segment and then I figured, it's not that important. But here is the chip all soldered up here. You can take a look at my awesome work here. Pretty good if you ask myself. Uh, Not that I would ask myself because, well, my opinion might be a little bit biased. But here is the pin header all on the chip. So let's go ahead and plug it in and let's get some examples running on this thing. What's happening? Okay, I'm going to first start off in this video by saying I'm going to get a haircut today. So in my next video, whenever that may be, I will have hair that won't take up so much of the frame in the camera, wasting pixels and affecting my upload rate and stuff. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about something I got in the mail just a few days ago, and that is this. Can you see it? We'll just squeeze it in there. Can you see it? What it is it's an LCD panel that's all nicely kind of cut out for us and has the it does a lot of stuff. I don't really have the data sheet in front of me right now at this second, and I tried to find it, but I couldn't actually find it. But this is the LCD panel that the Arduino LCD library uses in their example. So it should be really easy to interface with. So at the top here you have all these pins. I don't know if you can read them. There's VSS, VDD, VO, RS, RW, E, blah, 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 blah. So basically those are just the pins for supplying power, supplying ground, sending the information over to the LCD panel, and doing a bunch of other things like dimming the backlight and stuff like that. The only thing is with this one though, it doesn't come, like you could solder wires directly right onto those contacts, but if you want to use it on a breadboard with the Arduino, like I plan to do, you're gonna need some pin headers. And it just so happens I have lots of pin headers here. These are generic pin headers. Got both male and female gender. So I already fashioned myself a reasonably sized male pin header here. That's gonna go ahead and sit right on there like so. So I'm gonna go ahead and solder that in right now. And then we will, I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate what's all possible with this thing. There's a whole slew of code in the Arduino environment that will take care of interfacing with that, so it should be fairly straightforward. But let's just see how fairly straightforward it will be. So I'm going to go ahead and solder that right now. I might show that, I might not, so if I do, cool. If I don't really hold me to it or anything. But yeah. Alright, so we'll see you in a bit. Happening again. Well, I just got back from, well, I didn't actually go anywhere. I just got back, okay, I gotta stop saying I just got back, because I didn't go anywhere, okay. What I was doing is hooking up the LCD panel, but it turns out there's a problem now. There's always a problem. In fact, don't have a 10K potentiometer, and we need that. Because it's for the contrast control, so we can't actually read what's on the screen. So that's terrible. But apparently you could PWM through software, a sweet spot for the character to show up. Identifying like what the sweet spot is for the contrast. I've been trying to like hodgepodge it together with resistors, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and come back to this because I got some other things to do today. And yeah, so this is what I got so far though. So here's the Arduino. Here's the LCD. You can see the backlight is lit up, and you can see that the contrast is really high here. Yeah, this is gonna be something that I'm gonna have to work on. So yeah, for now, it turns out that this is a bust. But we will get back to it later.